Here we go. Game 1 in a first to 10, and I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so he's going V skill 1, V trigger 1. All right, so we actually might see some demons today.
Oh yeah, not quite what we expected. Maybe specific to the matchup.
Okay. Well, yeah, we already see the. They even decided to wear the same color.
Oh my goodness.
I think Ranger Demon even likes the orange one, and he's just being funny. Right out the gate, and this is honestly kind of what I expected a little bit. MrMostafles is super fast moving, super forward, super offense oriented.
Yes.
So I think even Ranger knows himself, like, these first few games are going to be tough.
And I think that's really tough situation too, when someone is the more aggressive player and they're overall probably the favorite. I think it's a tall hill to climb for Ranger Demon.
I think so too. I'm most interested because, as he mentioned, he's been in a few first attempts, and actually I forgot the OG Yan one, which is actually a very impressive win because of how he got bopped the first time. So there is adaptation there that I did not give him credit for. Activate.
Oh, is that going to kill? No. Oh yes, with the extension on the board with Softlings.
A bit fast too, but as I mentioned, that blitz style is gonna, it's lended in his favor early on. I really do think there's a second gear in Ranger Demon eventually we're gonna see to slow that down a little bit, because if there's one problem that MrMostafles has is that once you do put the stick in the spoke, it's really hard for him to get back on track.
Yeah.
But can Ranger Demon find that stick?
Yeah, it could be tough. Depends on. I mean, Ben said that he doesn't care for this matchup, so who knows how much he has prepared for it. So, it could be a matter of him trying to stay ahead of the curve and staying ahead of Ranger Demon's adaptations.
That's right. We actually saw a little bit of preparation there. He didn't let the V skill 2 get away for free. So we see some preparation for sure. Ben responds with, "I don't give a shit about your preparation."
Yes, and I think that's great. He's in an advanced position. He's up a game to 0. I don't mind the DP at all. I think it's good.
Hey, finally something going for Ranger Demon. MrMostafles not going to be able to build V-Trigger in this one.
No, the standoff.
Whoa, gets the hit!
Clipped him with the jump arc change. MrMostafles is looking to take a quick 2-0.
Yeah, he's already shown options with super delayed demon flip, air fireball, regular jump. He's already playing those early on Akuma air games and getting good results.
Yeah, another thing I've also noticed so far is that MrMostafles defensively is just taking the throw. He's not succumbing to getting shimmied or anything like that from Ranger Demon, so I wonder if he's going to have any kind of adjustments for that.
Woo! That's actually what I was a little bit concerned about, is that MrMostafles is actually far more optimal in his conversions. I feel like on just regular hits. I feel like maybe in just like a full-on combo like that, but I think overall MrMostafles is gonna get more damage off of his hits than Ranger Demon is, which means the Ranger Demon's gonna have to work that much harder.
Right. That's just the nature of it. Oh, missed hit, missed conversion, airborne.
We are seeing signs of life, though.
We are, but I just see MrMostafles' defense is so good right now.
Oh my god. Did I tell you, or did I tell you that these guys' playstyles are very similar?
Yes, high aggression.
It's like I put CPU versus CPU, cranked it up to 10, and just watch them go at it. Here we go. MrMostafles, good, great position. Dash throw. Stuck. Oh, eats it.
Too clean, too tight. MrMostafles taking a 2-0.
Ranger Demon made him work a little bit more for that one, though.
Wee bit. Also in a similar sequence of Ranger Demon's offense earlier, he had a kind of a gap and allowed himself to be thrown back in the corner. You can just tell MrMostafles is not going to let that happen to himself.
No, yeah, just take it on. And once he gets you in the corner, he has really learned to optimize that damage output in the corner. As one thing I've noticed, that he's almost like a specialist when it comes to just specifically corner V skill 2 combos.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna play a big part in this matchup for sure.
Again, MrMostafles is just walking back in the face of Ranger Demon's pressure, and it's working.
Yeah, and he doesn't have that same threat with the crouch medium kick. Neither of them really pay a ton of attention to the crouch medium kick confirms. That would play a big role in this, though.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, here's where Mostafles feels super comfy.
Yes, and Rager Demon not comfortable at all. Has he won a round yet? I think that's been 5 straight rounds.
He actually did sneak one in that last game.
Okay, my mistake.
He made it pretty close, but still, he kind of got his way through it rather than controlled it. There's a crouch medium. Nice.
Yeah.
So much orange.
It's flashing.
Nice meaty. Mostafles now. Oh,
yes,
it's that
rare.
another counter hit.
Yeah. Rare gap in the defense so far. Rager Demon trying to threaten here.
Yeah. Because he has to stop the bleeding at some point because he doesn't want to go too far in with this momentum that Mostafles has going on now. Rager Demon moves in. Hey, gets him off with the...
Yeah. Counter buttons, counter checks.
Yeah. Not the safest way to do it, but effective nonetheless.
Okay, looked like it might have been a punish there. Good awareness on the air fireball.
He's got something going. Great spot. Back throw.
Thrown out of his own pressure again. Your favorite, Stack.
Yeah, this is where he wants to be. Very scary. What the hell was that?
Triple Tatsu.
What?
Let's go.
Get wrecked, I guess, dude.
Rager. I mean, it's still only 1 point, but it feels like more. My goodness.
What was that? Let's see that again, just so I make sure I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Yeah, that was, I think, meaty, too. So, I don't even know if that would have worked on a throw tech, a delayed tech. Let's see that one more time. Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
1, 2. Yeah, that was straight up tomfoolery. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that bodes well for Rager Demon gaining momentum because I don't know what kind of meta forks off of that.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. Maybe it's just mental. That's all he needs.
There was definitely a threat of a demon, so MrMostafles was likely jumping away.
Okay.
So maybe that was the mind game there, but all momentum right now.
And all of a sudden, Mostafles pressing on defense. Oh, getting caught.
He definitely had a chance to stun right there.
Stand medium kick. Stand medium kick fighter 5. Here we go.
Damn. Nice. He's pressing meaty every time. I think he's starting to see how active Mostafles is on Wake Up.
Maybe Ben got a little rattled from that. I mean, lots of gaps in his sequences all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying in the beginning, they're both very forward oriented, so they're going to make calls constantly on defense and offense. Backdashing, buttons, EXDP, I'm getting the hell out of here. Okay, here's the position. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at the damage! What?
Big, so much red.
No, that's dead.
Oh god, Rager Demon thought that he had gotten out of that. He definitely did not. And Mostafles trying to go up 3-1 now, gets that round back. This is such a big, like the momentum swings are huge right now. It feels like whoever gets momentum ends up taking a round.
Yeah, it's pretty much going exactly how I perceived it. Okay. 3-1 is a lot different, more, whatever. It's different than 2-2. You guys know what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, every game it's, you know, zero sum. Like you got, oh, that's
huge
bad.
mistake. With CA too. It is a conversion away. Wait, no.
He might have thought he had V-trigger. I don't know.
It's an opening.
Yikes.
Okay, this went from. Oh, he got hit by it. That was actually an opportunity. He could have done super right there.
And the Tatsu extension finished 3-1 Mostafles.
3-1, but a little close for comfort, if you ask me. I don't think Mostafles liked that too much.
I agree. I mean, yeah, even though he didn't take the game, it feels a little bit more under control for Rager Demon. The first 2 games, not so much, but getting that win, and then that game right there, he's in this.
Yeah, it's interesting, that fierce combination. You're an Akuma player, you know it's coming, you know it's going to be canceled, and you still get bought by. It happens to everybody.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah, actually, Rager Demon the one showing the crouch medium kick threat.
Yeah. Interesting. He's the one making that adjustment.
Ooh, yeah, he's really tight with his medias, which is really working out. He's getting a lot of counter hits.
He is, but I don't understand. I mean, Mostafles' defense was so good the first 2 games, just blocking and walking back. I don't understand why he's pressing all of a sudden on defense. I mean, maybe there's more to it, and there's something I'm missing. Surely possible.
It's probably a lack of respect on Rager Demon's timing. He probably just figures he's going to mess up a lot, but so far it's been real tight.
Yeah, I mean, he maybe needs to go back to his patient ways that got him the first 2 wins.
Yep, I think you're right. Yep, the block in the back dash, a good call there. Ooh, whip punish. Yep, catching him trying to walk away. Oh, no, that's not a confirm. He tried to buffer. And here's the spot. He's done. And that's game over.
Yeah,
Round over,
one hit stun, optimal. Oh.
Well, I actually think he could have finished it. I think he wanted a little swag, maybe. I don't know.
Saving a bar, I don't know.
Oh, whoa. Jeez.
Out of there.
Oh, my God.
Okay, got him.
Oh, my God.
Final round.
Rager coming up close a lot, actually. That was a big call by Mostafles to try to sit there and teleport and V-trigger one like that.
Yeah, it worked out.
Mostafles showing that he belongs here at the very least. And I was a little worried at first, but
We got chase downs.
yeah, this is a horrible spot.
Oh, the dunk.
Oh,
Ready for that. Okay. I feel
think
like that was needed right there.
Oh, no. Oh, just big spaghetti. Mostafles. That was looking extra spaghetti. So that's at 4-1, moving kind of fast. And I knew these rounds were going to be fast too. It's just the way that they play. And that's already been 15 EXDPs we've seen in the set. I like what he tried to do there. I don't know why he went with EXDP and not maybe EX Tatsu, but he tried to get something out of that. Mostafles, though, staying in the lead and pretty convincingly overall, despite a lot of shaky rounds, he's still getting the best of most of them.
Yeah, he is. And this is pretty imperative. I'd say it's kind of a red alert right now for Rager Demon that he needs to make the adjustment soon, because if he doesn't figure out adjustments until he's down 6 or 7, it'll just be too late.
Yeah, and that's something that we talk about all the time. You can't, in a first to 10, you just really can't be that far behind. You can be 3, 4, maybe even 5 behind on a bad day, but once you start getting that 6 and 7,
Yeah.
it's a wrap at that point.
Pretty good round here, Rager Demon.
Woo!
Oh, reactions. Or maybe not, but I think it was.
I think it was.
And it's another first round win for Rager Demon. I think he's done this a couple times now.
Yeah, actually, I think the adaptation is really close because a lot of the damage comes from mistakes like that. Like,
Yeah.
that's not a small mistake. Look at his health.
No, that is unfortunate. And like you mentioned, bad confirms, or he's hoping for proximity and it's just not the right situation. And another just speed run of a round here.
Yeah.
Barely 20 seconds in.
And I don't know what's crazier, the fact that he EXDP'd or the fact that he didn't block. I don't know which one's crazier. But Rager actually not in a terrible spot. He could really... Whoa. I don't know what's happening.
Oh my goodness, Rager Demon.
Wait.
Great spot. Oh
Surely-
no. I don't think Rager Demon's pushing the button. He did! Mostafles
Did he try to teleport?
didn't want to hold that. Well, of course, you know, Mostafles, okay, he did have a... Oh man, that was crazy.
Again, I don't even know what I'm watching anymore. I feel like he didn't commit to anything. Not sure. Lots of swinging. Mostafles going for a crouch medium kick of his own. It seems like where a lot of their troubles are coming from are trying to get that crouch medium kick.
Yeah, they just want to make it a thing.
I mean, it's an important tool, but look how fast these rounds are going.
I think that for the first time, that's Rager Demon getting that light kick, and Mostafles not jumping.
Here we go.
And he needs the sequence.
He needs to survive this. He survives.
Oh, he does not. Well, I mean, I was talking about Mostafles not surviving it. Just the same thing as the other coin. And Rager Demon, signs of life. 4-2. Yeah.
Staying within that margin we were talking about. Yeah, and you can honestly see from a third-person perspective, because we're not part of the pressure, you can see where the constant inconsistencies are, and it's just a matter of, while you're in that pressure, being Rager Demon or being Mistopheles,
Yes.
being able to capitalize it.
And I think there's some pressure sequence that Rager Demon has tightened up a bit because I noticed that he's been light kicking Mistopheles and hitting him while he's jumping back. And I noticed in that last round, it happened while he's grounded. He got a throw out of it. So I wonder if he's getting a little tighter on his execution. Not there though, clearly.
They both make such big callouts, like very often.
Yes. Big rolls of the dice.
Oh my god.
Another one. But
27.
I gotta say, I understand the meta of Mistopheles not blocking there. I understand it because if you start blocking, you're gonna give Rager Demon turns. And look at this. Speaking of turns, turn for Mistopheles that round. Goodness.
I'm not kidding. That's probably 11 EXDPs at this point.
At some point, you think at some point you start blocking, but you don't want to give Rager Demon those extra offensive turns. So I kind of get it.
Yeah, I do too. I don't care about your EXDP.
Yeah, exactly.
But they are relentless with them.
Rager Demon says, dude, I'm the one doing EXDPs around here, not you.
And he's like, no, me. I was actually surprised at EXDP right there.
Start hitting yourself.
Oh, it's still alive. Oh, there was a little respect there for the EXDP.
There was, and I don't know. Mistopheles thought he had activation there, but at any rate, oh, he also had. Okay, he did have a round to work with though, so losing that round wasn't a big deal.
No, Rager Demon's still in a jab, medium kick, or Tata? What a jumping punch! That was actually super clean.
Goodness. Perfectly timed neutral jump.
Oh, Mistopheles in trouble.
Oh goodness.
Oh, wow, that's a perfect.
No, there it is. Yes.
No, no extra points here, but
Let's see some extra points in chat.
8-man. Rager Demon, what the heck's going on here?
2 games in a row now for Rager Demon. A little bit of momentum, down by 1, but things starting to swing his way possibly.
Okay, this right here is one of the most interesting aspects of a first attempt. You start off strong and you start to slip up a little bit because you're getting caught up in things working out for you and your opponent makes an adaptation. This is what I'm concerned about. Will Mistopheles be able to answer back, or is Rager Demon going to hang on to that and keep going?
Yeah, I mean, I have to think that Mistopheles has adjustments on deck. We just got to see him come out.
I think so too.
I mean, what's one thing you think Mistopheles could adjust against the Rager Demon's doing, since you know way more about Akuma?
Actually, if he just sticks to that back and right there, that back and forth medium kick, just to get that whip punish without doing that so much, like, so much aerial traversion. That's exactly what's getting him caught up right there.
Like that, just a bad mid-screen fireball, rare fireball, or maybe Mistopheles is just ready for it. Either way, bet around there, and they're kind of a rare first-round win from Mistopheles. Feels like a lot of them have been Rager Demon.
Well, actually, I remember in the first run I was talking about MrMostafles really implementing the early on air mind games with Akuma, the air fireball, dive kick, demon flip, all that stuff. But now it's kind of costing him.
Yeah.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. Whoa, swinging. There it is. Finally a block.
Yes.
And actually, that's done.
Pressing on defense, and I think Mistopheles' wake up EXDP percentage way lower than Rager Demon's right now.
I think Rager Demon finally decided, you know what? I think we're gonna keep going back and forth on this, so I'm just gonna hold it. But Rager Demon.
Man, he's got a big meter advantage, so that should be big this round, but he's starting off in a hole now.
Yeah, they both give each other big slices of damage every time one of them does that. Really bad spot. Really bad spot. Mistopheles should be able to take this one.
Yes, full jump in punish. Gets the stun, so that's going to settle it. 5-3.
Takes it back. But still pretty close. I think a little bit closer than Mistopheles would like.
I would say so, based on kind of what we were talking about before. Not that we didn't expect Rager Demon to put up a fight, but just the general gist is that, yeah, we thought it'd be kind of decisive for Mistopheles, and it's not super decisive. Definitely ahead, but nothing close to a wash of any kind.
No. And that's what we're going to see in these next 2 or 3 games, actually. If Mistopheles has really cemented that adaptation, which it's kind of seemed like Rager Demon maybe fell into his previous round there.
Yeah.
I mean, this first attempts take mental fortitude that you don't expect until you're actually in it with the pressure.
Right. situations change so much compared to first to 3. There's not that many game situations. First to 10, it's all over the place.
Yep, and even keeping up with your own gameplay and your own level of focus is kind of hard because you're trying to play to your best, and constantly doing that is tough.
And especially playing at this pace, I can imagine what you just described is even harder.
Right. It's breakneck speed. Okay. He gets a hit. This is
Oh my
money
goodness.
though. Mostafles.
Oh, he gets thrown. Maybe he was trying to go for a cross up or an empty jump low. Not sure, but Mostafles ready to take advantage.
Wow. Good timing on that. Interesting response.
Wow. I like the whole sequence.
You can see elements in both their play where if they were just to stay in that pocket, they would do fine, but both of them have such an inclination to overextend.
Yeah. And it looks cool. But like you said, live by, die by.
Makes for a great exhibition, for sure. Glitter versus Mostafles is still one of the more memorable sets.
Yes.
Because Glitter is just... She should be an Akuma player, if we're being honest. Okay. So let's do a double EX, but it's not going to be enough. And watch out, Mr. Mostafles got that. Whoa! Instant overhead. Nice. Midnight
Finally
awesome, that sub. Thank you very much.
A non-YOLO move right there by Rager Demon.
Yeah. Nice and clear.
Rare.
Okay. Every game still very competitive, despite the score.
Oh, absolutely.
Pressure. Yeah, the Mostafles to that EX flip.
I think that was probably maybe supposed to be a cross cut by Rager Demon. Came out as red fireball.
Confirms, and
Possibly.
just where Ben wants to be. If he needs to get that space, you can tell he's desperately like, I gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of here.
Jumping back. What's he got?
Punish.
Oh, ready for that V reversal. Look at Mostafles.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Nice. Yeah, you can see that animation a mile away.
Akuma wins.
That was clean. 6-3 Mostafles now.
Yeah, check it out. You can see the startup of the V reversal right there. All you gotta do is jump, and Akuma's V reversal is dog water. Mr. Mostafles all over it. 6-3. Let's go.
Round 1.
Let's go, Rager. Let's step it up.
I'm sure he's got something. It might be just another fork in the YOLO road around YOLO Mountain, but we'll find out.
The yellow brick road. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Gold. Gold, Jerry.
Yeah, he's getting clipped up with the medium kicks.
Yeah.
Oh, huge mistake.
Oh my goodness. I mean, he had Rager Demon on the ropes right there.
Okay.
Okay. Dude, we are just...
The pressure is on, clearly. Woo! Oh, wow. Ambitious. I respected that EXP. He's earned it. Mr. Mostafles has earned the respect on Wake Up.
He has, apparently.
Okay. Still in it. I really do think that Rager has potential to take this. It's just the amount of mental fortitude it's going to take for him to, you know, stay clean and stay focused is really tough. It really is.
Oh my... The dash up anti-air, too sick. But I agree. Yeah, it's mental attrition going on. You're just trying to stay ahead or catch up, you know.
But can you keep up against this pressure that is Mr. Mostafles' offense? It doesn't stop. On Wake Up, EX Demon Flip, I don't care. Teleport forward and backward.
Yeah.
Activate.
That's a hit. Mostafles has super.
Whoa! That's gonna be that one.
Yes, more busted pressure from Rager Demon. Gaps. Mostafles finding that gap, taking advantage.
Final round.
Rager Demon, I think this round's super important. Don't really
Yes.
want to give Mostafles 3 in a row again.
No.
Okay. Early start. This is generally where it hasn't gone good when the early start is in the corner.
And it's so close to good defensive sequence for Rager Demon.
I think with V-Trigger 2, or V-Skill 2, yeah. Oh, easily. It's a joke. Wow. 7-3. We're getting to that point
Akuma
where, to the insurmountable. 7-3, that's 4 points. I'd say one more.
Yeah.
And it's going to be tough for Rager Demon. He's actually right there every game, too. You know, like, he takes rounds.
He is. There are just a few gaps. Like, for example, the first round that MrMostafles won that last game, Rager Demon did like a demon flip dive kick that landed, and MrMostafles hit him on the landing. I mean, that had to not have been the intention. So I just feel like there's a little bit of gaps there by Rager Demon that are making him, you know, pay a big price.
God. Big call-outs on both sides, and one of them can just recognize that and just prevent themselves from overextending for just a little bit longer. I think they'll find what they're looking for, but who am I talking to? Forget it.
And especially on MrMostafles' end right now, he's ahead by so much. He just has to play even at this point. He doesn't have to win. He just has to play even, and he'll come out on top.
Agreed. Okay. Oh, I was wondering. Okay, will anything stop you? Man, Rager, you gotta be
Them
kidding me.
toes. Them toes.
Round 2.
But yeah, one thing that he's doing good is keeping that crouch medium kick in the game, and
Yeah.
remembering to fireball as well. Yeah, nice. I think if he could just keep those things in the game, he'd be better off. Because MrMostafles is definitely going to keep the tools that he's using in the game.
Definitely.
All MrMostafles here. Okay. That's an option. Oh, called out.
And the chase down. And the stun. I imagine that is the round.
You know, MrMostafles said early on that the experience is going to help. It's not something that I really considered, that MrMostafles just has a lot of first to 10 experience, a lot more than I had recalled with
Yeah.
OG on, money matches, glitter, on sets. That's nerve-wracking. Has Hard Rager Demon gone through anything like that? I don't know.
Yeah, possibly not.
Even if he was in a previous first to 10, he probably would have rage quit 3 games in. No, just kidding. Okay, here we go. He's keeping the medium punch tight, but it's kind of becoming a little bit monotonous at this point.
It is, and MrMostafles is not really having issues getting out of that pressure now.
Okay. Oh, so much orange.
Oh, goodness.
Activate on MrMostafles though, and look at this is 1 round away.
Okay, respecting the wake up.
So one thing I've noticed about MrMostafles is he always activates like this. If he can find that opportunity to blast right through the middle of that, it's the only way. Honestly, it's the only way he activates. Let's see if he takes note of that. He needs this round. MrMostafles. Oh.
Oh, still
I was
alive.
getting with right in the foot.
Overhead.
That overhead was on his ankle.
Akuma
And
wins.
MrMostafles consistently getting more mileage out of his offensive sequences. Just way too often, Rager Demon is on offense, and MrMostafles is able to walk or block back, and again get out of it. And it's just it's an efficiency thing. Like if you're having that much less success, you have to win that many more individual discrete situations, and that's going to be really hard to do with this kind of experience deficit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a problem, and I wonder if this is the point where Rager Demon takes a big breath, like, okay, I need to slow this down or I'm going to lose.
Like he could go to player select maybe. I mean, I would have if I was in maybe by now.
Woo! The right time to actually use the EXDP, he's still in this.
Yeah.
Pressure, and he's got to watch out. As I mentioned, look at the way MrMostafles is going to activate here. Oh, collar me! Corrected.
How frustrating. The dive kick hits, and then he gets hit out of his own pressure. MrMostafles taking that round.
Round 2.
He has to win this. I feel like he has to win this right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's at this point he could win the next 6 matches and still lose. Like it's just such a tall mountain to climb. But let's see what he's got.
I mean, I really do think he has some glint of solid play in there somewhere. He's getting wrapped up in the momentum and the pressure, and it's totally understandable. But he needs to do something. He doesn't have like games to experiment with right now. He's got to go.
No, he doesn't have games to get back thrown into the corner when he shouldn't be.
God, not the V trigger. 2, B skill 2 action in the corner.
The throw. Ranger Demon can get out of this. Oh, jump back. Wow. Normally, when you're learning fighting games, they'll always tell you don't jump back in the corner. Well, it worked out there.
He's got some ammunition.
Yes. You got some orange to spray? We're spraying. Crop dust.
Here we go. Agent Orange. Pressure. He feels his mortality setting in. He's got to do something. And I think he's actually doing a good job. But then one big overextension is just.
He can just block the fireball.
Get the luck again with the meaty.
Yeah.
Yes, nice.
Ready for that.
Stays alive.
Yes, badly needed.
No, because like I said, I really do think he needed to win that one.
Yeah.
And if he could just take note of what's actually working and throw away the garbage that's not working, and that goes for both of them. If they can just get rid of the things that aren't working, okay, this is not really working out for me so much, you know?
Right.
Maybe I could just stick to these other things. He's got a shot.
Yeah, we've been saying it. People have been saying it in chat. Just stay in his pocket.
Yeah, you don't want to give up the air fireball, especially if you've seen some use out of it, but look what happened. Just like that. No, MrMostafles is at 8. He needed to win that one because 9 would have been too crazy, I feel like. That's why I mentioned that. Okay. Stays alive.
Okay, Ranger Demon. Just, man.
Still punished. Still punished. I actually lost track of which one was which because of the damn costume.
I did too, and I feel like, yeah, very lucky by Ranger Demon able to get that round after he gave up the corner pressure.
Round 2.
Okay. Raider Demon making this kind of interesting.
Like how both of them just walked up and then crouch blocked to start the round.
Yeah, keeping that crouch medium punch. At least he's staying consistent. He's not missing it too often, which is really good.
Yeah.
Hanging on. Great health.
Can he get out of this one? It's just the old-fashioned sweep.
Why not? Oh, whip punish. Okay, what do we got? There was the delay there.
Look at the chase downs. MrMostafles trying to get him.
Oh yeah, they're respecting each other's wake up now. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets hit.
Ooh!
That was Demon. I smelled it.
Goodness.
Whoa!
What is happening? What is happening?
Dash throw? I don't know what that was. That was like, there was, I think, some meta on top of meta on top of meta right there. Like they thought that he thought that they thought that was going to happen. I don't know.
Arctic saying it was an attempt at a dash demon. Might have been.
That's also, maybe I should just be, not give so much credit there. Actually, I just tried to demon his ass. Okay.
It's really not that complicated. Oh, just a walk up throw. So much recovery on that punch.
Man, look at that health. Whoa.
Now that is just, you're not going to win the round on that overhead wide. Again, getting hit off of this kick, it's just crazy. Okay. And this is kind of what I was talking about with when you're not as efficient and getting as much out of your chances when you have them, you have to win that many more interactions, and Ranger Demon just happened to win like 7 out of 8 interactions in that round.
Completely, 100%. That's what's going on. He's just getting more. MrMostafles getting more per hit, and you're seeing all these weird drops and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Not doing you any favors.
And that's why it just doesn't look good for Ranger Demon right now. He's won 2 in a row, but you're not going to win 80% of your neutral interactions going forward. You're not going to do that for 5 more games.
Right. Yeah. Especially with as back and forth in nature as this is.
Yes.
If it's back and forth and your opponent's getting more damage out.
Yeah.
So MrMostafles apparently said he's going to win this 10-4. He's already undershot that a little bit.
Okay.
But nonetheless, I mean, he still has a good lead.
The walk-ups are insane for Ben right now.
The scaling's going to be a little wonky on there, but I think... Wow. Oh, yeah.
Pretty sick how the tattoo sent him backwards. I like that. Nice touch.
Nice work, Akuma. Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's see. Because 2 wins in a row for Rager, that's the most he's gotten so far. Wow, what a confident walk forward medium punch that was.
I mean, he's had lots of confident walk forwards. It's kind of been a way of life the last 3 or 4 games, I feel like. Oh no, missed shimmy. Opening Rager Demon, but it hasn't mattered too much. I feel like Ben has done a good job keeping his leads.
Oh, finds the cross up.
Okay.
There's an air of confidence too in Rager Demon not spending the CA as soon as he gets. I know the urge once you get that combo to just blow it is there, but he's hanging on to it knowing it can kill. Wow. What?
And he has a...
Oh, see V-skill. This is good for MrMostafles. Good position. That could be it, honestly. Can it be?
The extension, Tatsu, fireball.
Oh! EX! Oh, we're at the top here.
There it is.
Stupid head. That's 9-5.
Akuma wins.
Another theme, MrMostafles, I don't think has been giving up leads when he gets a lead in these rounds. Rager Demon, not as consistent.
I wonder if he went for EXD because as soon as he went airborne, I guess he does have options with the the cross up and stuff. Yeah, that's difficult. That's wonky.
Fight.
Okay, well, MrMostafles, 1 more to go, and Rager has got some work to do. It just causes you so much more. Wow, what a punish though.
It's crazy right now. Just the person who waits half a second might just win a game right now.
No! Stop! I get trying to earn the respect to the jump-ins, but man.
That is.
Oh, little okey doke.
Yeah, frame kill Tatsu.
Here we go. Dang, it still wins somehow.
I mean, it's good. He's been doing that kind of medium punch frame kill stuff. I think that's maybe the first time he's thrown off of it. So, he literally can't lose another game. Might as well throw the kitchen sink at this point.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that was actually a really good time to throw right there because MrMostafles wanted to block the crouch medium punch and then get the hell out of there.
Right.
Okay, Toxic, he's ready.
Dude, calling out the red fireball. That was sick.
Yeah. Oh, big time. At some point, that's a block. That should be a... No!
Oh, he missed the punish.
He used a 4-framer too. What the heck?
No.
He's got to be careful here. No. Watch the damage.
Ben is not giving that up.
Heck no.
And his corner pressure's tight.
Nope. EX. Yep. You have
There
to.
it is. And then that's going to be the punish, the stun. And Ben is going to be on set point.
Rager Demon is blowing it, honestly. He actually has some of these rounds in the bag and makes a giant mistake. Big time. He's got the air of a god right now. Oh, but there's no way it's already over.
I mean, that's some, I'm going to press on wake up because I'm up 4 games energy right there.
Why?
I think he wants to make a comeback and make this flashy. He's got full resources.
I just feel like just take the damage for God's sake.
Yeah, I feel like he's kind of messing around right now, being up so many games.
Oh no, I'm talking about Rager Demon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but he gets the super right there. Yeah, it's getting kind of
Okay.
confusing.
I was maybe confused then.
But Rager Demon had a really good opportunity there. It's 6-9 though. He's staying within the realm of possibility to win this because remember we were talking about like if you're down 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe not so much, but he's staying within the realm of interest because now it's he's got to win 4-1. That's not totally unreasonable.
And he can't be doubled up at this point, which I feel like morally is pretty. It looks a lot better.
Yeah, no, I mean he's probably already done as good as he feels like he's able to, but now he's got to reach deep inside because I actually think he has the potential to take this. I don't think the skill differential is as massive as we thought.
No, they're kind of just swinging now. It's beyond that.
Woo! And he's got to answer.
He's reacting to those, or he's calling them out on a.
Damn!
Dude.
That's a good position. Now the call.
Of course. Chasing him down. Dude, MrMostafles wants this round. He wants this round.
Oh, you should run after it. Oh, intercepted.
Yes, Rager Demon confident with the anti-air that it'll work at that angle of the demon flip.
What
Man,
did This
What's
level
happening?
of this type of gameplay, you're totally right. It just veers in one direction or the next. Just on a simple mistake. Are you gonna overextend? Or are you just gonna let that crouch medium kick rip? Punish. There is about the rate of about one punishable move per second, I would say. Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Let it rip.
There's no stopping these guys. Oh, no. Okay, that could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, wait, that was a dropped
Wow.
opportunity.
It still gets his Oki right there. And another one. He gets it.
Pressing on wake up again. Rager Demon taking advantage.
I think
9-7.
Yeah, I think MrMostafles is actually doing like regular DPs or something on Wake Up to trade, but Rager's meaties are so tight that it's not working. See, I honestly think from here, he figured he doesn't have Cherokee there, and then presses, and then does it again. Like, I think he's just trying to DP out of there, but
Hey,
not
it's-
for meter.
I just feel like it's so dicey for MrMostafles. I mean, of course he's ahead, but he's given up so much damage, just not respecting the wake up pressure when in fact his defense is excellent on wake up. He doesn't need to resort to that.
Yeah, it's true. And actually, at what point does MrMostafles, despite being in the lead, feel the pressure of like, dude, am I really gonna give this up?
He's only up by 2 now. He's got to feel it now.
Yeah, for sure. If he loses one more, that's scary. And like I said, he's got more to lose. This is his costume. He's kind of fighting for his costume, I think. I think Rager doesn't have the same level of commitment to him, but MrMostafles, not interested in another game.
And Rager Demon has already survived one set point. Can he survive another?
He's getting to that point, 7-9. He's probably got it in his heart. Like, wait a second. I think I can do this.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to stay within himself though, because he's got this far. You don't want to have this massive like mentality change this late.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Let's see what he's got.
Gets a corner. Blocks. Nothing major happened yet. Man, they keep just like intercepting each other with that.
Yes, I mean those walk-ups. Rager Demon finally intercepted the walk-up.
Oh, cross up. Woo. Cross up. Wow. Horrible. No, that's gonna be.
Defense for game, and that's it.
I think that's it. Don't drop it.
No.
Oh,
The dash up. MrMostafles takes it.
Very messy, but he cleaned it up. He spilled something and then mopped that up real fast. And
I have a
just
feeling, as many things as we saw them dropping, and you know the crazy style. I don't know if MrMostafles would have wanted to win that any other way.
One thing I want to mention, guys, look at the score. Do you guys see the score? If you didn't see it, here, take another look. 7-10. Look at the time. We played 17 games in 1 hour. Am I missing some tidbit of information there? Or did we just play 17 games in 1 hour?
Well, did you accidentally set the round timer to 25?
I think I did. That being said, MrMostafles looks like MrMostafles gets to keep his precious Garuda costume. And I better not see Rager Demon everywhere in that. I'm going to check replays in Ranked Battle Lounge, casual match. You're getting kicked out of the Discord.
Or he could freely acknowledge it as the MrMostafles costume, and he just has to say, yes, I'm wearing the MrMostafles costume.
I want to be MrMostafles, right? That's what you're saying when you pick that
Well,
from now on.
I mean, if that's the rule, then maybe he won't ever wear it again.
Right. Right. Okay, well, they said MrMostafles probably definitely is ready to talk right now. So should
Let's hop in there.
So, should we get him in there? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
You get to keep your precious costume.
I know, I'm sure you're heartbroken about it. I'm sure you'd love to see me switch to something else.
Give me some feedback. Give me tell me how things changed as it went on, or did it not change at all throughout the matches?
No, it definitely changed. If I'm being completely honest, I'm pretty disappointed with how the last like 4 games went. That score should have been like 10-4, and I started playing a little more sloppy because he was doing things he was using EXDP in a lot of ways I wasn't expecting, and going for a lot of like really risky reads that paid off, and it was kind of annoying me. So I mean, good on him for keeping at it. You know, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But I'm pretty disappointed with how I played. Now, as for adaptations, like I noticed early on that he was really like, I mean, shit, I don't know. He hit me with wake up EXDP when I had him next hit stuns probably 4 or 5 times in a row. So eventually I started staggering my pressure a bit more, making him hang himself. Because as you guys can see with V skill 2, V trigger 2 Akuma, it hurts a lot more than most other characters once I can bait that out.
Yep.
If I were to like categorize one specific thing that like gave me the advantage there, I do think it was just a matter of like defensively he didn't really have the best options once he was put in the corner for like conservative recourse. You know, if he wanted to get out of pressure once I had him knocked down, he was really banking on EXDP, or like you saw he did a lot of back jumps in the corner that a few of them I sniped out and got him killed. And so when it came time for him to really try and like hunker down to decide, okay, how do I get out of the corner? How do I deal with this and reset back to neutral? Kind of cracked. And I think that's what I was able to really exploit. But I do have to give him credit. Like his fireball game was pretty good. I didn't really respond to that the way I should have. I've actually been specifically working on medium kick Tatsu to deal with Shoto fireballs, and I didn't really use it much.
He actually was intercepting the B skill 2 of it too. I could tell he had saw that that's an option, and that
Akuma is one of the more blessed characters in dealing with V skill 2. It's like medium kick Tatsu every single time, and it works, right? So yeah, I do absolutely give him credit for that. He did his homework there, and I only caught him with like a frame trap out of it maybe once or twice. But yeah, I guess the biggest takeaway for me is I'm honestly pretty disappointed with like the last 4 or 5 games. It shouldn't have been that close, but that is what it is.
And I have a question for you about that, Ben. Do you think that having such a big lead made you mentally think like, I have some leeway here, I can indulge a little bit of my annoyance and push some buttons that I maybe shouldn't be, because you had such a big lead? Did that factor in?
Yeah, for sure. And you know, I think there is to some extent some strategy there in regards to like collecting data, right? You know, if I play a little bit more risky, I can see how he responds, and again, mostly on defense. That's what I wanted to see. But I did let the annoyance on my side get away from me, and that's why, you know, he's able to string together, I don't know, like 3 games in a row or something.
Yeah.
But you are absolutely right that there was a little bit of, you know, kind of this lackadaisical approach where it's like, okay, I'm still ahead, I'll just, you know, get this next one, whatever. Yeah.
Hey, Rager, did I see that you're in here too?
He's not.
He was, but okay. I think he backed out. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, you get to hang on to your costume. It was good nonetheless. Your matches,
it was fun.
Your matches are in that way that it ends up quickly turning into a slugfest, and whoever gets the better of the exchanges normally is the one who comes out on top. It was reminiscent of the glitter match, actually.
Yeah, pretty similar.
Yeah, and just Rager didn't really quite have the firepower to keep up with it, but still really good. I think he performed a little bit better than people were expecting. I think.
Yeah.
I don't want to say you were the heavy favorite, but maybe you were.
Sure.
But once again, thanks for hopping on and playing and putting on a good show. Yeah. And have fun with your costume.
Man, that was awesome.
No, you earned it. You earned it. It's a beautiful costume. You earned it.
Oh my Stack, you flatter me. You are such a sweetheart. Don't let anybody on Twitter or in your chat tell you otherwise. You are the nicest guy I've ever met.
Nice. I like to hear that. Now let's do a first of 10, and if I win, you take it off. All right. No. All right.
Yeah, sure. All right.
All right. No, thanks, Ben, for coming on.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me, guys. I had a lot of fun. And again, GG's to Rager. It was a good set.
It was a GG. Nice.
All right, take it easy, guys.
See ya.